Hello everybody, I'm here with Logan. Just wanted to check back in and let you know we're on day 2 and let you know how I feel about him so far versus my reborn. I can't be an expert in 2 days, of course, on silicones, but however, we're doing pretty good with this. No lint. He's not picking up every single thing, and I've changed him a couple times, and I'm, loving him in hats. And by the way, this part up here is not really that red. I'm looking at the camera and I'm like, what? It looks like it's like he's glowing, like he's been abused or something. It's so red on camera. I don't know if it shows like that on your camera, but he's definitely not that red. And if you're on my Facebook, you can see more pictures of him. I've taken quite a bit of pictures. If I get a chance, I will do a slideshow for you guys, so that you guys can see. But I am trying to keep him kind of dressed because I just want to protect his, silicone. I don't want to keep, I'm scared stuff going to, get on him and stuff. So I'm keeping him in pants and stuff like that, except for, when we're lounging maybe during the weekend and stuff, when I'm not on the go all the time and he's just laying out with me, then I'm going to have him, of course, in a onesie and his little socks. But for now, because I'm on the go a lot, I'm trying to keep him protected and all snuggled up because it's getting kind of cool here. But, yeah. But anyway, if I had to compare him against my reborns, I think that it's not fair to really compare them against reborns because we're not comparing apples to apples. But if it depends on what you're collecting for, I think, to me, of which one you would like the most. If you want to have the feel of a real baby and you want to, and you don't have any kids or not yet, or you can, or whatever the case may be, and you collect for comfort, I think the cloth body silicone babies really would do the trick. Because this baby, because I've had 4 kids and I know exactly what babies feel like. And I'm sure I'm not saying that people that are not mothers don't know what babies feel like, because most of the time people that don't have kids are really blessings to a lot of people that do have kids that, some of them don't really deserve them. I hate to say that, but a lot of times I find that, like, I have family members that couldn't have kids for a very, very long time, thought they couldn't, and they really had, along the way, stepped up and took care of a lot of kids that moms were really young and, living a fast life, didn't have time for them, and they these are my godchildren, and they bought for them and cared for them and took them to school and made sure they ate and things that they needed somebody to fill in that gap. So you don't have to actually have a baby to be a mother to a child. You don't have to physically give birth to a baby to be a mother, I should say, or have the mother like personality. I don't know. I'm looking for a word, but I'm kind of actually off topic. I should not even be going into this on the channel, but I don't know why. I don't know. But anyway, but yeah, but if that's what you collect for, then I would say if you could afford to do a partial one, because they're still giving you the best of both worlds. It's still the cuddly feel because of the cloth. And, make sure you go with the silicone beads, though, because I mean, not silicone beads, the glass beads, because I put that in him instead, and it feels more like my reborn. So he's really, really squishy and floppy all over, and it's just, it just really gives you that real baby feel. The only difference, my other babies feels really real to me in my arms, like Paris, which is always going to be my favorite girl. She feels super real and falls in my arms just perfectly, and she's not silicone. However, she's not soft to touch, and that's what the difference is. He's soft to touch, And then, you know, he can get the binky and open his, you know, I can open his mouth, put the binky in, I can put the bottle in. But there's also Reborns that you can do that too. So, but they're just, the difference is the feel. He feel and he flops. The way that he moves is just crazy. It's, you know, the cable guy was here the other night, and he had already tripped out over Carter because he thought Carter was real. And so I was telling him, he was standing like right over Carter. He was actually in this car seat, and he's like, I kept telling him it was a doll, and it was funny. So when I said, I'm going to show you something else, and I came out with Logan, and Logan had on just a diaper and a t-shirt at the time, and his little legs was dangling in my arms, and he was like, he was like, oh my God, he's like, that really scared me, that kind of creeped me out right there. And he was like, and I was like, what? And I was like, you know, thinking he was going to say like something negative, but he was like, not in a bad way, it's just that you told me you was going to get a doll, but then I seen his little legs move, so I was like, wait, that's the baby. And so he just really started tripping out. He was like, man, he just kept coming back to him like, wow. He was like, the way that one moved, he was like, you know, these other ones look real too. He was like, this is amazing. Where do you find them? And blah, blah, blah. It was funny because he was like a hardcore looking guy. You know, he had the dreadlocks and looked kind of rough around the edges. And, you know, there he was asking me all these questions about my dolls. He thought that they were really interesting. So it was pretty neat. I really like that type of reactions. So, but yeah, that's the difference in between the two. So, but if you collect for art, true art and everything, and unless you're collecting a Romy Striatum, I don't know, even maybe, I don't know, Lori Lee Eagles, Thistleberry, Julie Malloy. I don't even know if Julie Malloy, well, she has some true realism in the movement of them, but I think unless you're paying top dollar for a silicone, you're not going to get the detail that you can get in a Reborn, as far as all the mottling and the bruising and the blushing and the birthmarks and the moles and the baby hair, and you know, you're just not going to get all the art. And I kind of collect for a combination. I want the real baby feel. I want the cuddly, the comfort, because I miss having the small babies. So I collect for that, and I collect for the art. So at the end of the day, my Reborns still rule. But I still think that I am super thrilled to be able to have finally collected a silicone and have it in my collection, just to be able to know for myself and to be able to have that real floppy look. So I can't wait to get him to my grandmother. And I want to record, and I put this on my Facebook page. I was saying I want to record her, but she's liable to curse when she see him, like, oh, you know, this baby look real, something like that, because my grandmother cursed quite a bit, actually. And so I don't know if I'll be able to really play that, because she's liable to say anything. But she does really love the babies, and I've already told her about him. I didn't tell her what kind, but I was like, I gotta show you the new baby. And she's like, yeah, bring him over. I can't wait to see him. So I don't know if I'm gonna get there this weekend, because I have plans, but I might be able to get there Sunday. And so if I can get record, get one of the kids to record when I first bring him in and hand him to her, I'll definitely upload. But if not, I definitely will share what happened. But it's kind of hard to record. But anyway, so that is my opinion right now. Give me a few days, next week, 2 weeks, and I'll tell you what I feel, if it's changed, if I actually find that I love him more or less than my Reborns. But I can tell you this, nobody will not take the place of Paris. And I love my Peyton, and I love my London, and I love my Carter, and I love my baby Jean. But Peyton is my true love. She is my special baby, and it's weird. I don't know really why. I think she just feels the most real and just falls in my arm more. I don't know. Maybe because I have her. I think since I've had Paris, and Paris maybe been upstairs no more than a week worth of days, no more than 10 days. So she's been with me every day. If nobody else is in the room with me, she's in the room with me. So I don't know. But anyway, but I do love Logan, and he's really a sweet baby, and he's not sticky. He's not a real sticky baby, which is kind of weird because I was expecting him to be really super sticky and everything, but he's not super sticky. And so anyway, that is that. We're going on 11 minutes. I'll talk to you guys in maybe a week or so if I don't do a reaction video. Love you guys. Be good. Bye.